What's good, gentlemen? How you doing?
Doing
Not
alright, doing
too
alright.
shabby.
I feel like it's been a little while since we, all linked up. We are sorry that you guys unfortunately have to miss us from time to time, but sometimes just things happen, right?
It'd be like that sometimes.
Difficult.
But your technical difficulties, life, it's like that.
It'd be like that.
It happens sometimes.
Definitely understandable. But we did make every possible effort last week to be here for you guys. Um, because we weren't here for you guys, we're still going to present you with, exactly the information that we were meaning to give you. But in the meantime, and in between time, welcome back. Thank you for being our steady watchers, our steady viewers. Obviously, your love is what keeps us going, and so we do our best to make sure that we can provide the best form of entertainment as well as education for you. So I want to say good evening and welcome to Start Button. I'm your host, King Anarchy. Here along with me, we have Mr. Rygen and we
What up?
have Hustle Fitness.
What up?
Now, of course, as you know, we wouldn't be Start Button if we didn't let you know that this is a safe haven for geeks, nerds, weebs, blurs, gamers of all kinds. Okay. So I'm going to get started with our question of the day. Actually, I have a different question of the day, but it's not gaming related. Miss Token, how do you get locked out of your apartment?
Mm.
Wait, what happened? She in chat? I missed that.
I would
Mhm.
that.
I want to know the answer to that question. I'm sorry. I'm not meaning to laugh at you. It's just a matter of, we know your situation and, as a friend of the show, we're genuinely concerned. So,
Yell at your man about it. Like, why'd I get locked out?
definitely hope you get that remedy. Anyway, our actual question of the day is, as an adult, how do you balance your time between your work and gaming or your home life and gaming, things that you know you need to do, and like the things that you kind of want to do, like when you want to get that game time in, because I have friends who are, of older ages, just like I am, just like we are, and they have difficulty finding the time to get that game in. You know what I'm saying? To spend a little time on themselves. How do you find that time?
Well, I think for us, well, for me, it's easy because I don't have kids, so it's like free time. You can do what you want. It's hard if you have kids. You don't, man. I don't listen. I don't get how people with like not just one but multiple kids are able to somehow still game. Because I feel like that would take up all your time outside of work. Like,
Yeah, I was gonna say very carefully. It actually kind of goes in with the event I was just at because I was at MagFest again for this year. But I know some people that don't get any time to game and they wait towards a big event like that because it's like a 4 day long like event, just tabletop
Can you
gaming,
tell us what
arcade.
MagFest is?
MagFest stands for Music and Game Festival. It's held down in the DC area. I've been going for 15 of them. It's a good time. It's basically just a 4 day long celebration of gaming. There's rooms dedicated to TCG. There's tabletop. There's indie games. There's an arcade. There's a whole console room. There's game concerts like bands from all over the world come out and play music and everything like that. But I know some people that go there. They're strictly like, yo, I like just get through the whole year, just get the MagFest, so I can just like chill in the land room for like play games for like 10 hours, or I go play some indie games I'm not going to play anywhere, or I play game tournaments or anything like that. Pinball tournaments. It's a lot of stuff going on at one place.
yeah, my friend's brother was DJing this year at MagFest. So that was pretty cool.
But yeah, I actually agree with Koya too in the chat. Yeah, mainly decompress. Like after I get off work, do a couple of games, sit there, or if I have a day off on the weekend, that's usually the kind of time I usually get to sit and play for the most part, or actually get a couple hours, not have to worry about anything. But I mainly my main gaming time is honestly on the weekends nowadays, and maybe later at night or on my lunch break sometimes when I'm working. If I'm working from home, because I have hybrid, so I will go in the office and also from home. So yeah, it's a weird balance. You got to figure out how your schedule works.
So, how do you balance things like romance? You know, kids.
This man said romance.
um, mm, that's a difficult one to ask because like I game with my girlfriend. We literally just got done playing Rivals like a couple minutes ago. So like if I have dated girls that weren't not in the gaming. And for that, you got to make time. Like you have to set aside some kind of time. At least like in my opinion, at least like a couple hours out of your day with that person.
Okay.
Be cognizant that like you don't be like these Madden dudes and these Call of Duty dudes and these 2K dudes that like they get home off of work and it's just 2K all night long until dinner and bedtime. Like, don't do that. That's not the way to go.
I mean, I'm sure we've all been that guy at some point. You know?
Maybe in my MMO days, yeah. That sounds.
Oh yeah, when I was toxically addicted to World of Warcraft, the outside world did not exist.
Mm-hmm. Remember when your brother was trying to get what was it? What rank was it?
Grand Marshal.
Mm-hmm. And he did not leave his room for days, and we literally had to go get him food because he was not getting up.
MMOs be like that sometimes. Take over your life.
Granted,
Yeah,
we were teenagers
when you
at
find
the
a
time.
good one, when you find a good one, it could keep you awake for days. I mean, like I said, in my younger days,
A
in my
woman
younger
or a
years,
game?
it was there were days where the grind was real, and so sometimes you legitimately just playing um from the time the sun goes down until the time the sun comes up, and then you sit here and you're like, oh snap, I broke day and I gotta go to work.
Yep.
Yikes.
Did that plenty of times. I was like, I mean, I can still go to work. I'm fine. I can power through. So
I think another thing that helps people that are super busy now is like Switches and Steam Decks. You can take that anywhere.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I have a Switch and I have a Steam Deck, and I've been quite busy over the past, I don't know, I want to say probably the past year and a half. And I literally find myself not even having time for my Switch or my Steam Deck. Like, if I want to steal a game, sure, maybe I can probably steal a game, but like the way that the Switch is set up. So if you know the mechanics behind a like a Switch game, not a
Mhm.
Switch game, but like a mobile game. The mechanics behind a mobile game is that 90% of your player base is going to be gone within the first day. And
Pretty much,
then
yeah.
most of your game relies on the first 3 minutes. But when people are on the go and they're playing a game, they want to be able to complete a game in between or complete a session typically on like your average train ride. So anywhere from 3 to 10 minutes. Right. So if you can't complete your game in a short period of time, then you can lose people because obviously people are on the move. So that's the whole idea behind the mobile game market is how fast can we get that how fast can we get that done to the point where like the player gets some kind of sense of satisfaction or some kind of sense of justification to keep on playing and fit this within their busy day. So I do know and understand like yeah, it's we definitely have things that are portable, but
But
I'm
isn't
not
that
going to
why?
sit here on my Switch and play Tears of the Kingdom in go mode because I don't have enough stopping time to
I was gonna say the Switch don't got
walk
enough
more than
battery time, enough battery power for that.
right. But I just don't have enough stopping time to get any progress done. You know what I'm saying? Like by the time I finished traveling to wherever it was that I was trying to get to, or halfway through my travels, I gotta save the game and start moving.
Yeah. But I mean, you do
Like
have hobbies that are not work. That are not work. So
I do. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's still gaming. It's like I said, I play TCGs now. And that was
I used to
something that I
fly
found
drones.
last year. I do still have my drone right behind me. The thing is that with my droning is
Yeah, I wouldn't do that in New Jersey now. I was like, yeah, probably
Oh
not a good
god.
idea to do in New Jersey.
After all that nonsense, what was it, 2-3 months ago? Oh my god.
Mhm.
that's what I'm saying. Droning is like because remember I wanted to start a racing drone league,
Yeah.
but or at least something nearby, like a circuit where we could set something up. But droning is highly regulated and difficult to get others into. Like people will go out and they'll buy drones that just kind of float and take video and pictures and stuff like that, and
I just
that's
want
cool. But like flying a first person view drone and having the headset on and being in a like you literally have to number one get permission from your local flight control tower every time you fly. Number two, you can't fly anywhere near people.
Oh, yeah, that
And
makes sense.
there's like what I'm saying, like there's a whole bigger challenge. So and it takes
I thought this
tons and
was
tons of
America.
practice. I mean, not even it's everywhere at this point.
Thought this
Like
was
you need
America.
those
Huh?
permissions. So droning is a little bit of a different effect and a little bit of a different experience than what a lot of people think. So I never really got the racing drone thing going, and then
So no
I
public
kind of
cars.
messed up my drone a little bit. When you crash, things come off, and
Yeah.
you basically have to continue to um repair and replace things as they come off.
Or if they crash
Um,
into people.
well, if you crash into people, that's kind of a really
That's a
really big deal.
lawsuit.
But did you not
Yeah,
like?
it's
Did you not see that thing? What was it? Was it at Disney? It was at some amusement park when they had a drone show, and then the drones like all
well,
of them
that's
went
probably Disney.
haywire and like started beelining for the crowd and just straight dive bombing at everybody.
That's just Skynet. That's just Skynet.
Well, the other thing is that when you drone, you actually have
Space
to get like
invaders.
it's not a pilot's license, but you have to basically you have to register your drones with the FAA. And if you want a drone in a relatively public setting like that, you actually have to get like almost like a pilot's license. You do have to take a test, and you do have to pass and have some kind of certification in order for you to be able to fly in any kind of professional capacity. So that would be considered a professional capacity. Um, and so you kind of have to know that, you know, um, you kind of have to know what you're doing and be certified,
Listen,
and
that's
that
why I
way
don't want.
they'll be willing to take on that
That's
risk.
why I don't want flying cars to ever be a thing. People can't drive
People
regular
can't,
cars on the
yeah,
ground.
people can't effectively and efficiently drive regular
So now I'm
cars.
gonna let y'all have your own personal helicopter / plane.
Nope.
Nah.
Yeah.
People
Plus, the
like to
controls
act
on
think
something that flies is more intricate because obviously it would have to be three-dimensional.
Yeah. What'd you say?
I was like, people act like it would be like the Jetsons. Like, nah, they're
No.
gonna be crashing out of the sky and die and crashing the ground because people.
Yeah. Try explaining to your homeowners insurer. Oh, so someone's car flew into my house. What? Yeah, into my house through the roof.
Like,
So
yeah,
y'all gonna
okay.
cover that or no? No.
Yeah, like now, to be honest with you, like if I didn't literally set aside time for various things, I wouldn't get anything done. So when it comes to writing up our show so that we can present to these nice, beautiful people every week, I make sure that either on Sunday or Monday, I have some time set aside so that I can get to writing and researching and just going through the different gaming news and gaming topics or things that we might want to talk about, or even just thinking of interesting things for us to talk about, because obviously we can't just get on here all willy-nilly and start spewing our opinions. And then like
Yeah, that's what
there
my
are
TikTok
certain
is.
days. Not everybody has TikTok anymore since
Oh
effectively
yeah.
the last
Oh,
time
that's
we were
right.
here was before the ban. And since then, the ban has happened, and people who lost TikTok obviously deleted TikTok. I did not delete TikTok. I said it's coming back. I'm just gonna leave it here. I'm gonna hide it or
Damn, I
something.
kept mine.
I deleted mine.
And
I deleted mine.
that's crazy because now you can't even get it back.
I can only use it on the web browser now.
And then they
I
said
mean,
that
now see, I can get it back. I can download the APK if I want to, but I'm lazy.
really,
Obstinate.
well, essentially you could download the APK, but the problem is that you have to go find the APK.
Yeah.
I already
It's
found
not
it.
it's not in the App Store anymore.
I already found it. I just didn't do it. But I just browse it on my computer when I feel like browsing.
Plus, going to find the APK doesn't mean that there ain't been a little something thrown in the APK.
Exactly. That's
technically-
kind of the reason why I haven't re-downloaded. It's like, let me not do that.
Wait,
Yeah.
but can you access TikTok from your web browser in your phone?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, then yeah. So
Yeah.
essentially same thing. Oh,
It's
wait.
not the same though.
It's
It
not
doesn't
the same.
function.
It's not the same. It is not the same.
It's not the same.
I mean, you're not wrong.
promise
You're
you.
not wrong. You're not wrong. I listen. Sometimes I be sitting at my desk, looking at TikTok on my desk. It's like, yeah, I can't just send this to friends the same way.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. It's been a little nice.
Exactly,
It's
Starfire is
been a
not in the
little-
App Store anymore.
It's been a little nice not being like for hours out of the day, even when I'm at work. Like, let me go, quick little scroll through in between email. Like, yeah, it was a problem. Like, I was doom scrolling a little too much. So it's like I'm taking this as a nice little reprieve from TikTok for a little bit. But actually,
I mean, I also heard that it's actually not going to be coming back to the app stores until whatever the resolution is with them, being sold or partial ownership or whatever.
Yo, if Elon Musk buys it,
but-
I'm leaving.
I
I'm
mean,
leaving.
well, if there's a complete and total buyout, yes. Like if somebody like Meta picks up TikTok, that's crazy. But like if there's like if say a company has 50% ownership, I could probably deal with that.
Listen,
depends on which company.
I will
That
put
is
up
also
with-
true. That is also true.
Yeah. Because we live in a strange time right now, man. It's
Absolutely.
been an interesting 2 weeks. hasn't
So
it,
since you done
y'all?
jumped us on one of our actual side topics, with TikTok, and the whole TikTok conversation. As you may all know, and Starfire, I'm really sorry for this one, but along with TikTok went Lemonade, CapCut, and Marvel Snap. And that's what makes this relevant to gaming news, besides being able to see our content on TikTok if you deleted it. But Marvel Snap is not coming back for now either, because obviously they were all ByteDance companies. They were all
What?
ByteDance.
But what if you already had Snap on your phone? Can you still because all right, you know how we didn't technically lose TikTok because we never uninstalled it. Can you now access Marvel Snap?
I don't know. I don't have it on my phone.
Wait, let me see. Do I have it on my phone? Hold on.
I don't know if I still have it. So time.
She
will
said
be the one
Snap
to
is
ask about that. Snap is up. Okay.
Yeah, she
Okay.
said Snap is up.
She's like, you ain't getting rid of my crack.
Nice to see we got another card player here.
Bro, she be streaming it sometimes.
I know. I be peeping. I'll be watching silently, bro. I try
You
to
need to
keep an
hop
eye
back
on
on Rivals though.
Supporting in silence.
I try to keep an eye on everything, especially those that support us. So, a ton of
How you
people
been, Star?
a ton of people are responsible for us being even remotely successful and getting to the level that we are now. So, like I said, we definitely appreciate them. So I try to make sure that I just keep an eye on the people who are around for us. Now, another thing before we actually get into our main topics for the night. So apparently Sony has invested $318 million in the Katakawa to acquire over 12 million shares of the company, making them 10% owner. They've also formed an alliance to expand the IPs from Katakawa on a scale, meaning it could be pictures, it could be games, it could be anything. because Sony is now partnered. They did not purchase; they are partnered with Cattle Cowboy.
I have a feeling that Sony's gonna do some dumb shit. It's only gonna relate to like anime or something. It's not gonna relate to anything Souls related or anything that like strategically would make sense.
Well, Sony does have Sony Pictures and Sony Animation and Sony. There's
Listen,
Sony's
Sony Pictures
in-
needs to stop.
Hey, that guy is gone.
Sony Pictures only need to stop with the Spider-Man stuff.
Yeah.
Oh
well,
my-
the guy. Well,
The
fun-
off-
The
fun side-
non-Spider-Verse stuff.
fun
Let's
side
make
news,
that
the
clear.
guy who oversaw all them side movies, he gone. He
Oh,
gone.
thank
That's what I'm saying.
So,
So when we say Sony Pictures need to stop, that's cool, but I don't really think that's the case because they make some really, really, really good movies. That's not non-Spider-Man stuff,
True.
or
Okay,
that's not
I'll give you
Spider-Man
that.
side universe stuff.
I'll give you that.
yeah, they
like-
still make good movies. It's just for some reason they was just on some stuff when they decided to make these Spider-Man spin-off movies.
Well, it's contractual obligation. They literally have to continue to make a Spider-Man movie. Like I think it's like every 2
That don't
years.
mean you gotta make garbage scripts.
You don't have to give us an Aunt May movie, bro. Like, come on, yo. Like, what was
Hold
what
on,
were
hold
we
on,
doing?
Hold on.
That was an
First of all-
idea.
First of all, that idea is crack, and I would watch it.
What is she gonna do in the movie, Tone?
I don't care.
She's Aunt May. She doesn't have powers.
Okay. Show me the daily life of Aunt May. I'm gonna watch that whole movie.
I will. What's she gonna be doing?
Actually, I would take an Aunt May movie if they specifically do the part where she poisons the chameleon. I would do that. I'll take that movie.
Okay, mate. You know what? No.
Our new Aunt May is fire.
Hold on.
I'm just
hold on.
being real.
You know what?
Tom Holland, Aunt May, bruh. I would
Hold
watch her.
I'm about to help.
She don't
Sony
got
out.
to do nothing but sit down at the table, eat, and go to work every day, and I would watch the movie.
Hold on. I'm about to help Sony out because I swear, isn't there in the Spider-Verse fucking comics? Isn't there a version of Aunt May that actually is Spider-Woman?
I
Look,
believe.
look,
I
look, she said it'd
swear
be better than Madam Web, who actually had powers.
Yeah, that's true. Oh my god.
Yeah, there is a version of Aunt May who has spider powers in Spider-Verse. Yep.
Yeah,
Hey,
there we
yo.
go. Y'all could have
Now
done
that I'm
that.
thinking about it, an Aunt May movie would probably be better than Craven, Madam Web, Morpheus.
Morbius.
Think about it. Morbius. But think about it. Because Sony could make an Aunt May movie like a drama.
No Morbin time though.
What I'm saying is Sony could make an
No
Aunt May
Craven
movie
time
like a drama. If they could do any script for any movie that they do up to date.
Is there
And
gonna be
just
a
put
movie about
Aunt
how
May
she
on it.
lost her husband or some shit? Like,
Yes. They could literally make it an emotional drama. I would watch it.
which they're not gonna put in Peter Parker, who's the
Yo,
reason
You
why
don't have
he died.
to.
Hot take.
But if you put Peter
Versus-
Parker in it,
Version of Aunt May that becomes a Punisher after Uncle Ben gets killed.
Oh, wait, does that exist in the
No,
comics?
I just thought I don't know. I just thought it might. I don't know.
bro, I'm telling you.
First off, that
Even
should
if
have
they
been a what
put
if episode.
Spider-Man Presents Aunt May and they advertise it as a drama, I'd watch.
Listen, these ideas are only making me realize how disappointed I was in season 3 of What If, bro. Like straight up. This is just reminding me of how disappointed I was. Like, y'all could have went crazy with it. Give me Aunt May becomes what if Aunt May became the Punisher? What if, I don't know, Rocket Raccoon became Venom? Like, what if
Anything
something crazy?
anything beyond what we had,
They gave us Captain Carter again, bro.
and again,
And again.
again.
Again. Yeah, at least if you're gonna give me more Peggy Carter, give me like, what if Peggy Carter became the Winter Soldier? That'd be fire, wouldn't it?
That would be something to do with Peggy Carter in What If.
Exactly. But no, we
Okay,
don't
hold
get
up.
that.
Wait. Say, let's do a token update. Nothing has been broken, but there's things on layaway, and now he has a new headset. Come on, token.
He back to the layaway again?
I
I'm
already
about to
said
call
that.
him Mr. Layaway, bro.
Can you? You know what? You know what? You know what? Casey, Here's what I want you to
Is the
do,
baby on layaway too? How many payments you got left?
Casey. What I want you to do is I want you to write down how many days are left to the baby, and then like show him, hey, guess what? This many days is left.
She said it's a week, bro. She said the baby's supposed to be here next week.
Yeah.
Well, my plan no longer works because we're on borrowed time now. So show him that. Be like, don't buy any more stuff. The baby's coming next week. Here, how many days you got left? Stop buying stuff. There you go.
Bro. But I'm telling you, an Aunt May movie would go hard. And I would watch it. And it would probably be the most successful Spider-Man movie outside of the Marvel Cinematic Universe besides the Spider-Verse movies.
You know what they could have done that would have actually been interesting too? What if they just made a Black Cat movie?
I think they've been trying to set that
No,
up for
because
years,
you're
they don't know what they're doing.
relying on good scripts and action. Whereas Aunt May, you can literally just make a movie about a woman losing her husband.
That's true. Yeah.
And how she gets a kid.
And
it could be like an origin story for Spider-Man.
Damn.
How Spider-Man got to Aunt May.
It's also crazy we've yet to get Black Cat in any Spider-Man medium besides the cartoons.
And yo,
and
Sony,
now the new
you take my
cartoon, too.
ideas. I promise you. I just need a little cut. Like we usually be putting out good ideas here, but I just need
I gave them fire with Aunt May as Punisher, so like they take that.
I mean, we've given them fire tonight. Like we have given them fire.
Marvel, you don't gotta pay me Kevin Feige money. You can just pay me like 200,000, 250,000.
Seriously, like I will come up with ideas.
One little payment. I'm cool.
I'll come up with ideas in a room like
I might be okay with just 50 grand. Like just give me like something. Grease the wheels a little bit.
Just pay for my food and the caffeine I'm gonna need, and I will help pump out ideas. That's all I need from you, Marvel.
No, I need a little bit more than that.
Well, I'm talking on top.
Because if I'm gonna continue to pump out ideas, I need a job.
Yeah,
well, that's what I'm saying. Bring me on for like 200,000, 250,000. Pay for my food and caffeine, and I will stay in a whole ass room for a whole year coming up with mad ideas. We doing Spider-Man 98 series, which is the continuation of the Spider-Man cartoon. We're probably gonna retcon that ending to the original Spider-Man animated series. That was kind of trash. I ain't gonna hold you.
Just kind of barely got an ending.
Oh yeah, it didn't really get an ending. It's just like
it went to Spider-Man Unlimited, and that didn't.
That's all I remember from that. You're gonna leave that out.
Enjoy your arc, Star.
Yeah, later, Star. Thank you for stopping by.
All right, see you later. So, yeah. Now, I did want to get into a little bit of nitty gritty today. You know what I'm saying? We already at 9:10, so we're gonna try to move this through a little bit. But so I wanted to let you guys know it's time. We ain't talked about it with our people yet, and everybody that is here, in case you did not know, they have already officially announced Nintendo Switch 2. We got a first look at it. We know what it looks like. We know that it's going to be a Switch. It's going to be titled Switch 2. It's going to be backwards compatible. We know that Nintendo Switch 2 is on the way.
I'm happy about this.
The trailer showcased the complete design of the console. It showed us the Joy-Con functionality. Hopefully it has Hall effect joysticks. And like, let's get into some of the details, some of the questions. Since we know it's backwards compatible, they also showed a Mario Kart game, and the starting gate had 24 slots.
Yep.
Wait, what? I didn't notice that.
I rewatched that trailer like a bunch of times trying to catch all the Easter eggs.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on, like the possible Joy-Cons being used as a mouse, apparently.
Yeah. We finally getting Mario.
How are we feeling about a Switch 2? What do we first of all, what do we expect out of Nintendo's next console?
Obviously, increasing graphics. Duh. That's like.
I would at least
Are we
like
gonna
to-
get? Are we gonna get an increase in graphics though?
I would at least like to get respectable 1080p performance on
Yeah.
on the go. Now,
Yeah,
I'm not
1080p.
saying 60. I'm saying like if you give me a solid 30 FPS on the go on the tablet, okay. Maybe an upscale 4K when it's in the dock. Who knows? But like not true 4K. But I would at least like I said.
AC,
like,
we just asked that question.
The real question we just
yeah,
asked.
yeah, we get into that right now.
We're literally answering that question.
Yeah, no,
But yeah, so
1080
all right,
30
so-
on portable. That's what I want.
now here's my thing.
I can see GameCube games getting added into the store or no the
Off Switch Online.
the Switch Online.
So here's my thing. So you're saying that you would like to see 1080, 30 frames
At least.
at least.
Bare minimum.
Respectable. It's crazy that we're not even holding the minimum specs up to the Steam Deck.
Yeah. Because
Listen, I'm not expecting that out of Nintendo.
Yeah, like,
Nintendo.
with Nintendo, the thing with Nintendo and like hardware specifications, the only time they tried to be like somewhat competitive was the Wii U, and look where that got them.
I thought the GameCube was also pretty powerful for what it was.
Actually, yeah,
too.
the
GameCube
GameCube was
was
surprisingly.
pretty powerful.
Yeah, sorry, the GameCube and then the Wii U. The GameCube was
Yeah.
surprisingly powerful for what they managed to pack in. Then the Wii U, and then we saw what happened with the Wii U. But they like Nintendo has always been like, we're not aiming for.
But why did the Wii U do what the Wii U did? Because I think it was that controller.
They didn't market it well.
It wasn't
that made
marketed
me-
well. It was the gimmick. It was the fact that they made it seem like the tablet that came with it was gonna be like the Switch, but it was like, oh no, it's like Bluetooth. You better be within like 20 feet of it, or otherwise it's not gonna work.
Right.
And people were in the naming was confusing too because no one knew.
The
People
difference
thought it
between
was
the
an
Wii and the
add-on.
Wii U.
Yeah,
For the
people
Wii.
thought you just buy it for your Wii, and then it was like, oh, it's a whole other $350 console. I gotta buy it. I don't know about that.
No. Granted, you could play your Wii games on the Wii U, so there was that still. But people
Yeah,
were
all right,
confused.
so- Since we just discussed like what kind of console specifications, like what games are we looking forward to out of the Switch too? What games do we need to see? Because we already know we're getting a Mario. We know we're
Metroid
getting a
Prime
Mario
4.
Party. We know we're getting a Mario Kart. Those are shoe-ins.
But at this point, like Hustle just said, Metroid Prime 4 is probably gonna be it's probably being figured out for the Switch too. We'll probably still come out on the Switch. It's gonna be probably like a Twilight Princess situation.
Yeah.
Come out on the Switch and Switch 2 simultaneously, like how they did with the Wii and the GameCube version of Twilight Princess.
I have no problems with the Switch 2 version being vastly superior graphically than the Switch version because the Switch is old by this time. It's like, all right, cool. I was planning on getting the Switch 2 anyway, so give me the better version of that.
And as far as games I want to see, like I don't know if we are likely getting another Smash, but I don't know when.
That's a little later on in its life cycle.
Smash is required.
Yeah, but
Unless they want to launch it with it.
But the thing is, Sakurai said he's like, I don't want to do Smash anymore. If you get the guy who did Smash all this time, not direct anymore, I don't know how that next game is going to be. But,
Yeah,
but they're still going to make it though. Like obviously, it's still
it
close.
has to.
It's just gonna be like multiverses.
Yeah, oof. That's oof. Hurt my heart. Don't say
I
that.
haven't gone back and
Jesus
tried
Christ.
it, so I don't know if it's better now.
Oh, that hurt.
I haven't tried it since its relaunch, so I don't know if maybe they've updated a bunch of stuff and it's gotten better, but so much potential.
Yeah, I need a new Kirby, but yeah, like I said, we had Metroid Prime Dread on the Switch, and we're gonna get Metroid Prime 4 on the thing. But like, I was trying to think, what other Nintendo games do I want?
F-Zero.
Well, I mean,
We ain't never
I
get another
imagine that we're gonna
F-Zero.
get-
Don't hurt me like that.
I imagine
man.
we're gonna get some Microsoft stuff too. So
Yes, because I can
Seems
see
how-
Microsoft out straight up say we are ready to support the Switch too.
I think one of the rumors is that Halo Infinite's
Flight
gonna be
Simulator on a
launch.
Switch, bro.
That
Oh my god,
would be
dude,
cool too, but apparently
No, it's happening.
Oh, I did not know
Yeah,
that.
that's happening. That's crazy.
Okay, and this thing is actually probably gonna be more powerful than I was expecting. If Flight
Right.
Simulator can be on it.
Right.
Halo
Some
Infinite, I
computers
hear
can't even handle Flight Simulator.
allegedly, because I don't have proof of this, but allegedly Halo Infinite is gonna be a launch title on it. Allegedly. Again, no proof.
You know what we want? Since we got all these new fancy Joy-Cons, let's get a new Punch Out.
Oh yeah.
Like the Wii one was fun as hell.
Oh, and give me a Wii Sports. Give me a Wii Sports, Switch Sports, Nintendo's, whatever you want to call
They
it.
made one for the Switch a couple of years ago. They're still probably
Give me
making
one that has boxing and bowling and all that just in it directly. Like,
So you want to go back to Wii days,
I mean, to be honest,
even though Wii Sports Resort did not do well.
that's because it was missing some key games in it. Who wants to play? What was it? What's the?
it was
the-
like
some of the-
air gliding and what was that? What the hell? Was that?
badminton or something like that. Like, who wants to play badminton?
Well, also
That's
there
an
was
Olympic
Switch.
sport, bro.
The Switch Sports came out 2.5 years ago. That one.
Whatever.
had- what did it have?
Care about no damn badminton? Just play tennis. A real
All right.
sport.
So, do we think that backwards compatibility is required?
Not required, but I greatly appreciate that they're not leaving people who own a Switch behind, and they're basically giving you the option to like, hey, I can just get rid of my Switch and go on the Switch too, but I can still keep all my Switch games. I can still access all my Switch games from my Nintendo account. That's the more important thing, is that you can still play your Switch games that you bought digitally on the Switch too. I think that's great.
Yeah, it's good to see them embrace that because typically they've been, depending on the console, they've kind of left other stuff behind. Like they shut down the Wii Virtual Console. Granted, it's been God knows how long since the Wii. If people still had a Wii U, you can't buy stuff with the Wii U anymore. If for some reason you still want to do, they can't do that. Which of the DS shops get shut down? Does the 3DS shop get shut down?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, I was like, yeah. So they typically kind of leave you in the like.
They
leave you out to
literally
dry
want
for
you
old
on
stuff.
the Switch at this point. Casey,
Yeah,
I don't know what you got with Hello Kitty. And I'm not knocking your Hello Kitty. I'm just saying.
Well, obviously we need Animal Crossing.
Yeah, give
We
me
need a
Animal
good-
Crossing.
We need a standalone Mario game because Odyssey was fantastic. I think that's like, in my opinion, if we're talking like in terms of Mario games, it's my favorite. Just under 64. Like to me, I think that's like the closest you get to like just pure 3D Mario with no gimmicks and shit. I mean, there are like little gimmicks, but you know, I thoroughly enjoyed Odyssey.
I like any 3D Mario game that doesn't use the 64 controller.
Yeah. Although I wasn't a fan of Sunshine. Like I have that collection that has all of them and shit, but like Sunshine is like, I think I think what ruined my Sunshine experience on the Switch in that collection was like weird lag input.
So you're saying that if you would have played Sunshine when Sunshine came out on the platform that it was designed for, you probably would enjoy it.
Yes, you asshole. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Just making sure. And usually we only get one mainline Mario game per console.
That is very
Yeah.
true. I don't think we've ever gotten like multiple Mario platforms on one console before, ever. Have we? No.
Realistically, just the
Oh.
NES.
We did. Galaxy.
Oh yeah, Galaxy 1, 2,
Galaxy 1 and 2 on the Switch. Not Switch.
Yeah.
The Wii. Oh my god.
The Wii.
But so you're saying Odyssey is better than Galaxy?
Hold on. Wait, I'm thinking for a second. Is it better than Galaxy 2?
I
Yeah, we
think
should
it
do
is.
an episode where
I
we
think
do
it is.
tier lists for games.
I think it is just because the creativity you can get away with.
Yeah. Yeah, that new Donk City level is fire. I'm sorry. I was happy with that.
I
Like
don't know
how
what
he
Bluey
felt
is.
playing
Everybody
Astro.
keeps talking about Bluey, but I don't know what Bluey is.
How he felt
Because
playing
we don't
Astro.
got
is how I
children.
felt. That showed the blue dog. That's not Blue's Clues. that kids love now.
I mean, I at this point I kind of know, but I'm just saying, like everybody's talking about Bluey all the time.
We don't have children. It's not for us.
Yeah.
Any children that I have been a part of raising are near 16 years old now.
Shout out to the parents that are watching us that have to deal with watching things like Bluey.
It's okay. She about to
Nonstop.
watch all the Cailloux and the Franklins and the Blueys and the Dora the Explorers and all of that. And that's about to be all that's on her television. She about to have all of the baby sharks going on and everything. It's okay.
Listen, we
Oh,
live in
Token
an
was the
age-
Bluey watcher. Okay, got it. So Token enjoys Bluey.
Wait, what? Wait. He enjoys Bluey before the child, or he's preparing to.
There is no after.
Is he getting ready?
There's no after.
He is laying his whole bit, just putting him on blit ass like that. That's crazy.
Okay. All right. So
You want
now
most
let
of
me
them
ask the
back.
next question. Does no Coco Melon? So does having backwards compatibility mean that we may be limited to what we can expect in graphical upgrades?
No.
And backwards compatibility, does that mean that we can maybe expect a graphical upgrade on the older Nintendo Switch games? Like
Could
some
be.
hardware acceleration, some, something that just makes the old games look better. Like, could you imagine, a Nintendo Switch 2 actually having real RAM? Maybe,
Be cool, but
something more than a gig of RAM in it.
I doubt the upscaling would happen.
I would at least just like a performance upgrade, like just make it run. at
Yeah, but that's
60.
what I'm saying. Like, imagine a Switch 2 having more than a gig of RAM, and that results in Tears of the Kingdom actually running like a real game.
I'd be cool with that. I mean,
Pokemon Scarlet and Violet not having to do with
the PS5 plays PS4 games, and some of those games actually look better when you play them on your PS5 now.
That's
Get
true, but I
significant
don't think it works
performance.
for every game though.
Yeah, not
Which
for every
sucks.
game. I was happy when I tried out Monster Hunter on there. I was like, holy shit, it's like a smooth 60 on here now.
Depends
what?
on which developers are lazy.
On
If,
PS5.
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah,
Monster
yeah,
Hunter
yeah,
on
yeah.
PS5, it's like a smooth 60 frames.
It's a flat 60. Like
Yeah.
no, like even on the PC, there's some variation, but like it's a flat 60 on the PS5 because
Mhm.
that's what it's capped at. So are you guys gonna get a Switch 2?
yeah,
Yes.
I've had my Switch. Well, I've had my Switch since almost launch, so I'm due for a.
I've had my Switch since launch too, so
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna end up getting a Switch 2.
I got mine when Monster Hunter came out.
I got another Switch when Monster Hunter came out because I needed the Monster Hunter Edition Switch.
Yeah, me and you got this. Me and you pre-ordered at the same time. I remember that.
And I also pre-ordered the controller.
They were sold out by the
And-
time I tried to get the controller, so I couldn't get one.
Yeah, they wasn't getting me. I was getting everything that I wanted.
Yes, I'm definitely getting a Switch 2. I can't wait. Some people are like, they didn't
And if they
add
come
it
out with a
in."
Monster Hunter Switch 2, I'm gonna buy that too.
No, listen. The thing I fucking can't stand are people who are bitching about, oh, well, it's not that innovative from the Switch 1. It's just like
Like, okay,
the Switch revolutionized how people go about games. If there wasn't for the Switch 2, we probably wouldn't have a Steam Deck. If it wasn't for the Switch, we wouldn't have a Steam Deck. I don't think we would.
I think we might have, but it wouldn't take them much longer.
Yeah, like, why would Nintendo make something completely different from what worked for them?
So I think that might be true, might not be true, because we did still have a PlayStation Vita, we did still have a PSP, we did still have Game Boy
Yeah,
Advance.
but
They've been fooling around with this for quite
yeah,
a while.
but those are
so
handhelds. This is like a console that can.
I'm
be a
talking about the
handheld.
Steam Deck.
Oh yeah. But the Steam Deck can also be used as your. Like,
It can be docked, but you remember that the dock is literally just a dongle. Like,
yeah,
that's
Yeah,
its main
designed to
functionality.
be-
Like,
it's designed to be played on the go.
yeah.
right. Like the Steam Deck isn't necessarily one of those dock that shit, put it on your TV, you good. Like it's
True.
literally, we got a dongle, we got a dock, we gonna, you can have it on your monitor, but this is literally a handheld PC. And then it has PC mode. And to be honest with you, like part of me wants because I believe what is it, the Lenovo Legion Go or no, what's the other one?
The ROG
That
Ally.
makes it the ROG Ally. The ROG Ally is on sale right now for like $449, and like legitimately, it got me thinking like maybe I want to get a ROG Ally 2 just because it runs Windows.
My brother's got
see
the ROG
that, yeah.
Ally.
But people kept asking.
mean, I talked to my brother, but you know, one of the last things we talked about was him and Hustle getting Monster Hunter
yeah.
on the PS5. Nah, but so I expect all of us to be happy hunting, right? We got a month to the
Yeah.
day. We are 30 days away from Monster Hunter Wilds.
I can't wait.
My copy is already secured. And
February is a good-
just in case, I'm also gonna get a copy on PC because
February is a good
in
month.
March.
Because not only is it that as well too, but also the Gundam G Quacks movie is coming out in America next month too.
Mhm.
Then you also have Captain America, Brave New World coming out. Like it's a good month. February is a good
To
month.
be honest with you, February is a tight month for me, but it's also kind of chill. In
Also,
March,
the shortest month. So.
I'm leaving in March for a little while. I'm going down to Dallas for One Piece Day.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be gone. I might not be here somewhere around what is it, like the 10th?
We'll figure some shit out.
Yeah. You know, I'm actually going down there to work on the event. So it's a different experience this time around. I'm not playing, I'm not competing. We might maybe if I can get my friends to come on, we'll talk about my experience going down there and kind of competing previously. Like I said, we already discussed that, you know, I did some stuff. So anyway, do we think the Switch 2 will fix the joystick drift?
From what I understand, just looking at the trailer. Apparently they have. Apparently
They were supposed to have fixed the joystick drift twice over at this point.
I think the joystick.
And
drift
you know how
is like
PlayStation fixed joystick
territory.
drift? PlayStation fixed joystick drift by making a Pro controller where you can swap out your joystick for $20.
Yeah.
Literally on the have you never seen a Pro controller? Literally, you can take up the little faceplate and slide out your joystick and put a new one in. It's modular.
Until we move away from joysticks, I don't think we're ever going to go away from joystick drift.
Well, I mean, they moved in the Hall effect, so they
joystick?
stopped using those potentiometers. But the problem is that not everybody's adapting the Hall effect.
What's a better option than a joystick?
Trackball thing. Nah, I'm joking.
I don't know. You asked Token, he might agree now.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we're allowed to be wrong sometimes. But
What's a better option than a joystick?
Nothing really.
I mean, do you really want me to say it?
Okay.
D-pad.
No.
What?
No. I've said this before. I've gone on record. Time, this one's for you. What's a better option than a joystick? Jack me in. Jack me in. Bro, jack me in. Right here.
If you want to go
Right
down
in my wrist,
down to
I don't
Florida
care.
and be part of that Neuralink guinea pig testing they're going to be doing.
Jack me in. Jack me in. Make my life a game. I don't care.
I'm good.
Jack me in.
Good. Listen,
bro.
that's too.
I don't
too close to
care
Black
if you
Mirror.
build the Apple Vision Pro into my eyelids. Jack me in.
I'm gonna need to watch. You know what? One of these days, one of these days, I'm gonna force you to watch an episode of Black Mirror that actually does have something similar to what you're talking about, and you will never want that to ever happen.
I probably have watched the Black Mirror episode.
Did you? He knows what episode I'm talking about.
Yep.
Fighting Vipers?
That alone, I was like,
Oh no, not fighting vipers. That's a good analogy. But no, not fighting vipers. Oh God.
See, look. Even APOC is with me. He's with me. Full dive for the win. Sword Art Online me tomorrow, bro.
No, there's an episode where someone does get put into a video game. He's play testing a video game. You don't want that.
They put the implant in against augmented reality in the mansion and stuff like that.
Yep. You don't want that.
It
I
was,
remember that episode.
It was a gamer.
I remember that
it was
episode.
Wyatt Russell. It was Kurt Russell's son.
Yep.
Yeah. I remember that episode.
And I was just like, nope, not me.
I'd still do it. He couldn't start his car. I'd still do it. Jack me in, bro.
No, but then you find out how long he was actually in the game. No,
that's
thank
fine.
you. All that happened in like, what was it, like 3 seconds?
Yeah.
Hell no.
Yeah, Jack me in, bro.
And then when you got a text message, you got brain fried.
I'm
Jack me
good.
in, bro.
Nope. You'll get your brain fried. I'm good.
It's fine.
I've
used it enough.
This is good enough for me. I'm good.
I've used it enough.
I'm good on that.
Jack me in. Allow me to control whatever I want with my fingertips, like while not actually touching anything. Jack me in, bro.
Allegedly, someone did do that. Nah.
Eliminate Wi-Fi and now our actual peer-to-peer gaming is going to be connected through thought. Jack me in, bro.
You know what was scary? You know what made me also think about that weird Neuralink thing? What's going to happen when someone gets one, but then they figure out how to control other people's stuff with their Neuralink?
That's what I'm saying. Jack me in, bro. If I could walk in my room, do like that, turn on my computer, do like that, turn on my TV, point over here, and
you
set
literally
my,
are just creating a net runner. Like
Yeah.
we're literally
Once you
about to
jack
create...
me in, I'm starting net running.
No.
Biggest Cyberpunk fan here you are, and you never
Because I
just
know
not
how
occurring?
dangerous net runners are in Cyberpunk. They're literally walking weapons of mass destruction. Like, what are you
Jack.
talking about?
Why are you selling this? I'm already sold. I don't need more selling points.
What I'm saying is supposed to sway you from that, not want you to go.
No,
I think he's sold, man.
you're tempting me with a good time.
Listen. People gonna figure out when they
Bro,
get
call
their
me
little
Mr. Video Game. I don't care. Call
get
me
the little-
Anarchy for all I
When they get
care.
their little implants, they're gonna figure out, oh hey, I now know how to turn off someone's pacemaker remotely from my mind. Come on. I should...
You're just selling on it more.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
What if
So
you
anyway,
get
do you
bit?
think the Switch 2 is going to be scalped into oblivion?
yes.
Oh hell yeah.
But Nintendo has been doing a whole lot in order to try to fight scalpers. I mean, one of the main ways that you can fight scalping is, actually having some supply for your demand.
That is true.
So
They did claim that scalpers aren't going to be an issue. I did see something like that. Saying they're going to make.
that's what I'm saying. They did that.
So then how do how does that
we'll
work?
see when it happens. They're apparently production is ramped up, and there will be like units available.
I know, I know them scalpers. They saw that shit and they were just like, I'm wet.
I'm just saying. I'm always gonna preface it with this. We live in a society where scalpers will scalp anything.
That is true.
They scalp their own mamas at this
That
point.
is true. Bro, they were scalping the fucking there's an energy supplement company that I like, and they were scalping their shaker cups. Why?
What?
I mean,
So
Stanley
they
Cup.
put out like these anime. They put out these anime shaker cups. APOC knows what I'm talking
It
about.
don't even got to be anime. Stanley Cups prove that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they did scalp Stanley Cups, didn't they? Yeah. That's some
And once
scumbag.
that
Yo,
Stanley-
that's some scumbag shit.
Once that Stanley Cup survived the fire, it was over.
Yep.
You gotta be a grade A leech scumbag piece of shit to scalp a Stanley Cup?
I mean, if people are gonna be stupid and buy it, like,
See, no, the problem that I have with the
If there's
problem that I
enough
have-
demand and not enough supply, I would scalp stock.
but here's the thing: the scalpers rationalize that they're supplying a demand, but it's like you created the fucking demand because you artificially made things scarce for people.
yeah, but people want to be dumb for a cup. See, it's situations like that where it's like Darwinism applies to all things. If people want to be stupid and fight over a Stanley Cup, who am I to say, you know what? Get your bag for 5 times the cost because people want to go ape shit for a cup.
That was also the problem
A
with like
cup.
PS5.
A cup.
True.
I get entertainment out of my PS5. It's a cup.
But you have people
can
paying
get
over
different-
1,000.
There
though.
are different cups. There's different cups. Like you
You're not wrong.
You gotta be triggered because people
No.
get ape shit about this damn cup, and it's a cup. And I'm like, why are we going like this? It's a goddamn cup. Why are people getting body slammed to Targets for a cup?
Wait, hold on. Wait, people got body slammed?
People were physically fighting for these cups. That's
I
why
need to
I'm
see
so
clips.
triggered about this, thinking back to that, because it's a goddamn cup.
I need to see clips of. I need to see clips.
Oh my god,
of
how did you not?
You know what I need to see clips of? I need to see clips of this happening again. I need to see this clip. What is the
I need to see this. I have to see someone getting body slammed over a Stanley Cup, like straight suplexed over a fucking cup, bro.
Oh god.
That's
I
fucking
swear to
hilarious.
goodness, if Moon could put the clip of somebody getting body slammed by a Stanley Cup right on the line right now,
Bro,
if we didn't know we was talking about this, I'd have definitely had him. I'd have definitely tried to have that prepared.
you know somebody, and the thing is, somebody recorded it, bro. If I ain't gonna lie, if I got body slammed over a cup and that shit's on the internet,
I'm not leaving the house without a mask on.
I'm about to find you, like straight up.
I'm not
at
leaving
that
the house
point,
without
like,
a mask
I'll
on
hunt you
ever
down, bro.
again.
Like, nah.
Somebody has to follow me around with a camera 24/7 because I got to get my get back, and I'm not going out in public and showing my face without getting my get back.
Like, bro, imagine you got power bombed over a cup, though.
Hey yo,
What?
at that point, as soon as I stand up, I'm turning around, I'm looking at my homies, and I'm saying, "Jack me in."
What's more? No. Hold on. I got a question. What's more embarrassing? Getting slammed over a Stanley Cup or getting beat up on cheaters in front of your girlfriend by her side dude and getting knocked out by him?
Getting slammed over a Stanley Cup.
Stanley Cup.
Like, you know, cheaters is cheaters. Like you already knew you was set up the second that the TV
I don't
cameras
know.
was there. You already knew you was set up the second that the TV cameras was there. So
That
like
man-
whatever happens at that point, you know. But like getting
whole
body
thing.
slammed over a Stanley Cup and having somebody record it and put on the internet for that to live forever.
That
Like
shit
if
was
you get
wild.
beat up by her side dude, that's on you because you the one that chose to bring TV cameras in there. You
That is
the one
true, yeah.
suspected her she was cheating. You know what I'm saying? You already knew that you was going in there to a
Shit was
confrontation.
Yo, the shit was crazy. It's a classic clip too. So the dude
That Stanley
walks
Cup
up.
thing different though.
Hold on, nah. I gotta break this down play by play. So the dude walks up to the car that his girl is literally getting taken to Pound Town in. Opens the door, girl's butt naked. He confronts the dude. The dude starts fighting him, and then this one hitter quitter knocks him out in front of his girl. And starts flexing on him and everything. And it's the most embarrassing shit I've ever seen. Like he's asleep
like I said,
on the
you know,
ground, snoring.
Yeah, but like we watch slap contests every day. We do not see people get body slammed over a cup.
You do watch him get body slammed over chicken sandwiches.
Yeah.
And now this week is gonna be the Popeyes and what is it? Don Julio, the Popeyes and Don Julio collaboration, which is
That
the
eats me.
most.
I,
Am I the
I,
only one who's offended by that? Like,
I didn't even know that was a thing happening. What?
yeah, Popeyes and Don Julio are collaborating this week. I'm assuming
Like I
tequila
said.
flavored chicken.
Beats me. I knew nothing about any of it until right now.
Listen,
I
niggas
was
in the
today
hood about to
years
fight.
old when I just
Niggas
found
in the
out
hood
that
about to fight
Don
over
Julio
that.
and Popeye was teaming up.
Tequila
It's about-
marinade chicken concha sandwich. What? Okay.
Wait, what is it?
The tequila marinade chicken sandwich.
Okay.
Oh no.
So anyway,
No.
back to gaming.
I'm just saying we're about to see people get slammed over that.
I mean, that's cool, but yeah. I'm more upset that the KFC by me just ain't had grilled chicken in like 2 months.
They still make grilled chicken?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
I don't even eat KFC fried chicken like that, bro. Like all I get from KFC is the grilled chicken, and I promise you,
stop making that.
the oven ain't worked in like 2 months, and
That
you
grilled
know
chicken was fire though. I ain't gonna lie.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I low
Is it
key
a hot
think the
take to
manager
say that it was better than the original recipe? Like,
better than what now?
is it a hot take to say that it was better than the original recipe?
The grill?
Nah, that's not a hot
Yeah.
take.
The grill was
Hey yo,
dope.
Casey, I don't know what I really don't know what is going on today, and I promise you, I do not have beef with Hello Kitty, but you got to think for Hello Kitty today, bro. You've seen people get body slammed. I mean, it happens. Just like you see people get body slammed over My Little Pony and all
What
of
the
that
fuck
stuff.
is Shadow High?
I assumed it was like some Monster High thing. I don't know.
Yeah, is it like Monster High? I know what that is.
Probably Monster High. I don't know.
I've never
So
heard of it.
yeah. Anyway, so moving on. We've all heard of streaming. If you've done anything in gaming, if you know who like people like Kai Cenat are, any Asmongold, etc., then you know that we've all heard of streaming. We've all, especially in this gaming space, some of us here on the panel have streamed ourselves. Like, some of us have been actual streamers. Some of us have hosted shows. If we're not still active streamers, Starfire is an active streamer.
We're literally
Um,
streaming
yeah.
right now.
There's that. But there are a lot of people out here, from kids to adults, who just aspire to become influencers via social media platforms and streaming platforms. So, I would technically consider places like Twitch and YouTube social media now, because it is media in which people can actually be social and interact with their chat and their crowds. But the one thing that I wanted to get down to today is, like, I'm going to pose the question, and I might even give some examples.
I ain't gonna
So
hold
the question
you.
is streaming a dangerous job? And here, I'll give you some examples. We talked about Kai Cenat getting doxxed, and like somebody driving off with him in the back of the U-Haul. We've seen a whole bunch of people get swatted while in the middle of a game. People getting doxxed, etc. Even the fact of the matter that we had the Quarter Jade, who was talking about how when she started streaming, she had a stalker when she was 3 weeks into her streaming career, who sent a screenshot of her own house to her, like basically letting her know that I know where you live.
How do you find somebody? Like, how do you even know where somebody lives? Just how?
I don't know.
The internet is too powerful of a tool these days, and because of everything you just listed, I'd be like, yeah, streaming shouldn't be a dangerous job.
shouldn't
but
be.
It is.
It really is.
Yeah, like, I
Especially
mean,
a lot of these woman streamers and stuff like that, like, because they get
death threats.
stalk way more than the guys will.
And then they get that
Even
that
outside of
weirdo
stalking, sexual assault.
They get these weirdo parasocial dudes that just be like, they feel like they're with that girl, and it's just like, bro, You're not. What what is happening? And it's not like content creation and streaming is so much different than the normal celebrity path of actor, actress, singer, whatever, right? Because at least if you're an actor or actress or a singer, you have a certain amount of distance away from your fans and away from people, right? The people who talk to people on social media, that's just your social media managers. That's usually it's not you, unless you're, you know, an orange guy who's sitting in the Oval Office. That's neither here nor there. Most of the time, these people have media handle their tweets and all that stuff, right? But when a streamer's live streaming, you're directly connecting with your audience. You're directly talking and responding back with your audience. So people develop this weird like parasocial relationship where they feel like they know you because they can talk to you and have chats with you and shit. And it's not the same as like the old days or pre-social media days. Where like, hey, I'm a big fan of Michael Jackson. Well, I don't think he's like my best friend. He never gonna talk to me. I would never be in a situation to talk to Michael Jackson. Whereas like the average everyday person has the opportunity to at least interact with Kai Cenat or interact with like Amaranth or something like that or somebody like that. You know what I mean? I think it's like E said. I think it's more dangerous for women than it is for guys. Not to say that guys don't get stalked or anything like that, but like, well, guys get doxxed. Not doxxed, they get swatted more. I haven't really heard about female streamers getting swatted. I'm pretty sure it has happened though.
It's definitely happened to both, but like there's definitely like with the territory of like what sex you are. It's just like it seems like women are going to get stalked more or sexually assaulted more, unfortunately, just because society's terrible, and men are going to get doxxed because like, haha, like you got the weirdos online. I think it's funny to do that when, hey, we've had so many people get hurt, shot, killed from these things, but yeah, like it. Unfortunately, it's with the territory now. It should have never gotten to where it is now, but yeah, streaming is dangerous nowadays. It's kind of just like, yeah, it's kind of like how big do you really want to get? Because that's a risk I take.
I want to be big enough just to take care of like people close to me, around me, and help others out. But I don't want to be big enough that like I'm getting doxxed and death threats and shit. Because that's not cool. People talking about like, I know where you live. This is where you live. Ha ha! I'm gonna come kill you. Why? Why? I don't understand that. Like, why do you want? Why are you? But it's the thing with social media in general. Like, why are you sending threats to people? Why are you talking reckless to people? Like, I had somebody talk reckless to me and say some racist shit on my Twitter, like literally like 2 days ago, off of a wrestling post I made. Why? But the internet has made y'all so comfortable with treating people in. If you didn't have the internet, none of y'all would be doing any of the shit you do. Because you don't do that to people in front of your face. Maybe it's because we're from a time when social media wasn't a thing, where it's like if you talked a certain way to somebody, you got punched in the mouth for it. I kind of feel like we need to bring those days back. Just saying, like, some of y'all need to really be humbled with how you treat other people online. Because this is reckless.
If you had a kid, would you let your kid stream?
No, absolutely not.
Yeah,
absolutely not. No.
Even though you're a streamer yourself, you would not allow your child to stream.
Nope. Because I'm an adult.
Capacity?
Wait, what?
In any capacity?
In any capacity, no. I wouldn't even. Number one, I wouldn't show my child on stream. I honestly probably wouldn't even take any pictures or upload them to social media at all of my kid. Because people are crazy. They're crazy. Like, I've seen so many family channels where I'm just like, these kids are not protected.
Yeah, kids ain't asked to do that.
Like, you're just putting their identities out for the whole world to see. What's gonna happen if someone wants to stalk your kids? They now know what your kids look like. No, I wouldn't want my kid
But
streaming at all. My
at the same time, if your kid ever goes missing, the entire world knows what your kid looks like.
true, but if someone wants to take my kid, they now know what my kid looks like too. Me personally, I would not let my kid stream until they're like 18. My kid wants to be a
18.
streamer when they're 18. That's cool, fine, cool. You're an adult. But before
So
18,
your
absolutely not.
10-year-old, 12-year-old can't
No.
just
Absolutely not. No.
okay.
Is this going
That's-
towards the
that's-
academics thing that just happened? Oh, you don't know about that.
That's I don't think we're talking about that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, never mind. Moving along. Yeah, just go look it up, bro. Academics is yeah. he's in
Maybe
some
I've
corner.
already heard that academics is cut off. I don't follow the man. I don't pay any attention to what academics does.
I don't
Oh,
either. What people I watch do, specifically in the music scene. So
Understood. No, I wanted to know, like, how dangerous is this job? Like, would you let your 16-year-old stream? You said 18. So, like, you would let your 16-year-old work at McDonald's or be like when I was 16, I was working at BJ's. I was walking across the city. This city wasn't nice, but at the same time, like, I was out until 10, 11 o'clock at night just cause. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
not.
but
Listen, working at a
it's different
city.
now. And
True.
to me, that actually is a statement that you wouldn't let your kids stream, like, if that's what they wanted to do before 18, before you can make your own decision. That says a lot to me. That says a lot about the people. That says a lot about the experience. That says a lot. It says a lot.
Yeah, I mean, as someone who does stream and someone who is on social media a lot, there's certain things I don't want my kid to be exposed to. Like,
So the next
you get
question
exposed
is,
to
like,
some really nasty people.
yeah. So the next question is literally in pertaining to that. So if like, what are some of the things that people could put in place to kind of safeguard themselves or safeguard their information, or kind of protect themselves from the hate messages and stalkers and things of that nature? Like, if you're a streamer, what advice would you give to somebody who's thinking of starting
Get a
in
mod
order to
team.
protect themselves?
Get a mod team, a very dedicated team of mods that will be on your streams, and they will kick out problematic people, set boundaries to keep a distance from your audience.
What kind of a distance?
You don't want your audience to have too much access to you, because then that can start some like really weird
That's what starts the snowball effect of them.
snowball. Yeah, because then they start feeling like you're not just someone who's an entertainer. They start feeling like you're something more personal. It's just like, y'all. Here's my thing. Y'all don't know me. Like, not saying.
Well, I mean, apparently that anything in the public eye has that potential. Look at Selena.
Yeah. But like, you don't want your audience to get too close to you.
Like, would you allow your child to be a child star, or would you allow your child to be like
No.
an actor or a singer?
No. Mm-mm. If I did, I would have to quit my job of whatever it would be, and I would have to be literally around them 24/7, because the amount of really horrific stuff that happens to child actors is ridiculous. Like, if they're on set, I'm gonna be on set, and I have to watch everything that happens to make sure nothing happens to my kid. Like, did y'all see what's that? The Nickelodeon thing.
No, nope. We're not gonna go into the details, because
I'm just
that
saying,
person.
if anyone has
I'm
seen
just
the
saying,
Nickelodeon
people may
special,
still be in the industry, and we until there are court documents saying that somebody is guilty. I don't want to really on hook for that one.
I'm just saying, because of watching stuff like that, that
Absolutely.
made me realize, like, nah, bro. If I had a kid that was a child actor, a child singer, or whatever,
But
I would have to
the child
basically
streamer
be
is just as bad, right? Even though they're right,
yeah.
even though you could be right there, you could be in the next room. Nobody's doing anything to them.
If my kid, let's say for example, my kid were a streamer or whatever, I'd have to literally be there, same room as them while they're streaming to watch what's going on. Probably on a laptop, watching their chat or something.
So you'd have to be a helicopter parent.
Yeah, because I know how bad the internet is. We grew up on the internet. We
Yeah,
know
but
how.
if your kid is
Listen,
already
listen.
13 years old with an Instagram and a Snapchat and whatever else, and 9 out of 10 times they have one that you have to be on, or that you told them that you have to be on, but 9 out of 10 times they also have a second one just so they can get away from you.
Listen, I am a person that grew up on Rotten.com and 4chan. I know
Okay.
how bad it gets on the internet and why I don't want my kid accessing too much of the internet.
He ain't
Yeah,
lying.
but at this point it feels unrealistic to tell a kid you can't have the internet when a 1-year-old's pacifier is literally a smartphone.
Don't give your kid a smartphone. Actually spend time with your kid. Like,
I'm
all
just
right,
saying,
listen. Maybe this is a hot take. This is probably a hot take. But, and I'm hoping nobody in the audience is like this, but maybe spend some time with your children and not just shove a tablet or phone in their face. Like, actually, legitimately hang out with your children. Spend time with them. Quality time. Play. You can sit there and play video games with them. Not just hair.
Yeah,
Get out of my
what
face.
what I'm saying is in this day and age, it's the likelihood of never giving a child a smartphone or a tablet
Or
to
tell them to
watch
go
a video.
outside.
No, I'm talking about 1-year-olds, 2-year-olds. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm not gonna give.
they start at that age at this point.
I'm not
They're
giving
gonna
my
be
kid-
exposed to the internet.
I'm not giving my baby a phone or a tablet that early. Why?
You're not gonna turn on YouTube on a tablet so that they can watch a little video. You do that
My
enough,
mom
they're
didn't
gonna
do
learn how to
that.
operate the phone. They're gonna learn how to open the app that it is that they want to see.
But why
This
do I
is
have to
literally
do
how
that
it
if?
starts.
Why do I have to do that if my mom didn't do that when I was that age?
You don't have
Because
to.
that wasn't available. That's the thing.
Right.
Times have
You don't
changed.
have to, but like now, I mean, your mom also didn't just turn on Nick Jr. and walk away, did she?
No, I don't think so. Ross, I'm
What
trying
did she
to
do?
remember that far back.
I mean, you won't remember that far back. Not
Yeah, I
at
wouldn't
1
remember
and
that far
2,
back.
like, you know what I'm saying? But like that, but that's what I'm saying. Like this didn't start until we got into the smartphone tablet generation. So you're talking 15 years?
I think there are ways that you can limit that sort of access, limit that time, that usage, so your kids don't become dependent on those things.
I mean, you can
encourage them to go
definitely limit
outside
it.
more. Like what we used to do, a whole bunch of just going outside.
Oh, there's another little piece of thing. Just because on the flip side of streaming being a dangerous job, I also wanted to kind of put out there that the YouTube streamer Corey Pritchett was actually arrested for kidnapping.
Wait, what?
Corey Pritchett was arrested for kidnapping.
Who's that?
He was a black streamer.
Only Corey I know is Corey Kenshin.
I don't know who.
Corey Pritchett.
I don't
is
know
his
who
name?
anybody is, but I mean,
Let me look him up.
who's that dude that got locked up in the Ukraine or in
Oh, John Kanari.
Oh my god.
Wait, the guy
Who?
got locked up in like Korea or something like that?
No, the one that was in like Russia or somewhere in Europe, and he was a bad guy.
Houston YouTuber accused in women's kidnapping. Oh, he just got released though on a
Yeah, he
$200,000
just got released.
bond.
Well, yeah, but I mean, he's still facing kidnapping charges. He still has to go to court. He still has to, you know what I'm saying? Like, again, this is the other side of streaming being a dangerous job.
He fled to Dubai.
I mean, isn't that dude that just the dude I'm trying to refer to? It's not Aiden Ross. It's somebody. What is his name? I can't remember his name. He's
Nico?
literally still in jail. Huh?
Oh wait, no. Oh wait.
He was in another country and they tracked him down over some pizza or something.
What?
He got
Andrew
locked
Tate?
up. Andrew Tate. There you
Oh,
go.
yeah. Okay. Jeez. Yeah. Romania. That's where he was.
Romania. There it is. I did
He didn't
say
get
like
arrested
Russia
over some
or-
pizza.
I for some reason I'm thinking Andrew. Yeah. No. That's what happened.
No, they
He ordered
tracked him
pizza.
down over like him ordering pizza or something like that.
Oh yeah, they tracked him ordering. Actually, wait. Speculation was that, but I think they've been
Following him.
following him for a
But what I'm
while.
saying is like, you know, he was about to get out of Dodge. Like, you know what I mean? Like he was about to bounce.
I think they caught his ass.
So yeah, either way, what I'm saying is that like there are tons of different like
Life in
there
jail
are
is
tons of
very
different
hard.
sides of this that are dangerous in my opinion. You know, sometimes it's the influence. It's sometimes like what can we do? Like, how does a person protect themselves from the from mental health issues while being exposed to hate messages and the things that people throw at you, like when you're a streamer, when you're in the public eye, when you're an entertainer, when you're just exposed to what can happen, the degeneracy of the internet in general.
Good support system.
How do you protect your mental health? What if you don't have much of a support system? Because your
don't
support
know.
system your whole life was sticking a tablet or a phone in your face.
I don't know, because people around me keep me sane. That's like that's honestly a tough question, because like what helps me is my support system of friends around me. And I understand that like it seems like kids don't have that many friends these days because I don't know. Social media. I don't have the answer to that. Why these
Yeah,
kids
no,
have
don't post other people's kids on social media. That's a no. I agree.
absolutely not. No, don't do that.
Like you can put your own baby on social media, but like don't post other people's kids on social media. Like cover the kids' faces, cover the kids. Yeah. So I agree with that. But anyway, how does one protect their mental health from just the internet? Like at this point.
You're gonna need therapy. Honestly. I think if you are a
So-
streamer, I think you should get a therapist. Like a big streamer, you should get a therapist. Straight up.
Yeah.
Because that is a lot. Talking to all them people all that time for that. I know, controversial thing of like, oh, you think that streaming is draining? Like, bro, have you tried for hours to talk to random people you don't know while trying to be entertaining? That shit is actually draining.
I mean, yeah.
But you're not trying to entertain them. I thought you were talking about your job.
No, I'm talking about, are we not entertaining?
No, this
Are
is
you
fun.
not entertained?
No, this is fun.
Are you guys not entertained?
This isn't draining.
be
This is
entertaining.
fun.
But
And we have like an actual structure and shit. We have an actual structure. We have topics we talk about, all that stuff. But I mean, like, if you were like, let's say, if you were to Asmongold it or whatever, you're just doing whatever for like 8+ hours, 10 hours,
Bro.
with thousands of people.
Bro, if I was a streamer, like a big streamer like that, I'd probably be a heel, like Asmongold. You know why? Heels get money.
Oh
You're
no,
right.
you're not gonna go the Fousey tube route, are you?
What is that?
Oh, well, he was a
He's-
content creator who has now turned streamer, who has been crashing out off and on every couple years. Like he has
Low-tier guy.
really bad mental breakdowns that are very public. I mean,
I show speed.
Speed's gotten a lot better.
He has.
I will say that. He has gotten a lot better.
When I
He's
was in
actually gonna
Orlando,
be-
Speed was there.
He's actually going to be streaming Royal Rumble this weekend.
Legitimately,
Triple H
when I was in
Triple H
Orlando,
called him up.
Speed came up on stage, and then while I was actually beta testing the Gundam card game, he finished his segment on stage, came around, and like right behind me, and was like sitting like right over there at the next table.
Should have talked to him and be like, "Hey, yo, you come on
Like,
our
Speed is
show."
about to get into
Well,
like Speed is about to get into like card games or something, like because like he was
Listen,
there for One Piece.
Listen, I'm gonna need you to like do your fucking like magic talk networking thing. Maybe get iShowSpeed to come on the show. Know what I mean? Do a little interview
I
with
think
him.
it'll be more likely that we'd be able to go on his platform than he'd come on ours. Him coming on
That's
ours would
cool
give us a
too.
crazy boost, but like I'd rather be featured on something that he's doing. Like
Yeah.
even if it meant
I'll be cool with that. Listen. If
I mean, he
someone
seemed
knows
like he was
AMP
cool.
or someone can talk to AMP and maybe get one of them guys talk to us.
Just
I
saying.
can't dig
Just
too
saying.
far into the well, so I don't really know. There's a
That'd be cool if we
possibility
could
that I
interview
may know people
RDC.
who know them.
That'd
But
be really cool. If we could interview the RDC guys, that'd be dope.
yeah,
That'd be a fun show, I think.
and that's and you know, like I've met a couple of I met actually quite a few of the YouTubers that I normally watch like on a daily basis
Mhm.
while I was down there. Like I talked to a couple of the guys that
Anyone
make
we know?
products or that do YouTube. I don't think you guys would know them because again, most of the YouTubers that I watch are literally content creators for the One Piece card game.
I mean,
So
Moist
I know that not
Critical
everybody
has
is in the cards, but
Moist
I do
Critical has
know
a
that
whole channel dedicated to that though. So
yeah,
it's
he has a
possible you
channel
can see him there.
dedicated to cards in general. He wasn't there though. Even though it was close to where he lives, he wasn't. I didn't see him. Like if Moist was there, he would have. That would have definitely been a big deal. But
Speaking
like
of which, shout out to
you know,
Moist
just some of the
Critical.
people that I watch, I've you know got an opportunity to talk to, brush past, whatever you know, and these people have decent followings, couple thousand people. You know what I'm saying? So it's part of the reason why, like you know, like sure,
Oh, shout outs
you
to
know,
them.
I definitely can't knock their hustle. Like some of these guys just sit and they literally just play on the sim and stream that, and then they make small pieces of content talking about whatever cards. Like today we had a crazy card announced, so you know some people literally like. I like being early into things, and this isn't just card games. I like being early. So as you can see behind me, I have the Mecha Break, you know, Mecha Break up again because I was in the beta test. Like I
I
like
missed
playing
that.
in alpha tests, beta tests. I like having that early access. I like being able to experience something before everybody else's opinions can ruin it. And so when I can get into things like the Gundam card game beta, when I know that the game isn't coming out until July, when I can get into things like the Mecha Break beta, I have another Gundam mobile game that I'm playing right now. It's like a SD Gundam Generations type of game that
Speaking
literally
of,
takes you through the various storylines, and I got approved to play that. You know, like now I can finally say that I played the PVE mode in Mecha Break. I have opinions, I have thoughts, definitely. I did
good or
not like
bad?
Hmm.
Oh, never mind. There it goes. There it go. Because you already said it. You said,
Like I said, I thought Mecha Break was a very polished game the first couple of times that I played it. Having played Mashimak or whatever you want to call it, it ain't done.
Needs more time to cook.
It ain't done. Like the little free roam, walk around the world thing, like this time around, bro, it ain't done. It ain't done.
PvP still
Like the
solid, though?
voice, like they actually had voice lines and stuff, and they had like they changed how the game starts, all of that, but it ain't done. It ain't done.
Changes how the game starts up in a bad way or a good way?
In a good way. In a good way. Like there's more of an action scene that kind of introduces you to the giant robot that you fought at the end of the tutorial. So like, you know, you get more, but the
Is the
voices
PvE
like huh?
Is the PvP still good?
PvP is still phenomenal.
Okay.
The PV that didn't change. There are probably a few things that did improve in the PvP, but it was the PvE and the voice acting and all of that stuff because like pretty much all the voices felt like they kind of typed up some lines, put AI voices on there real quick, and then just kind of yeah, like it like yeah, like you know how an AI would read something, but it would read it in like the wrong pace. or like there would be no feeling in certain words, so you're
That
not
shit is
really
all
convinced.
over YouTube. My God.
So yeah, like that is essentially the feeling that I got from doing like the PvE mode. And I didn't even get an opportunity to like dive into it a whole lot because I've been out running and doing like various tournaments and stuff. My store is getting ready to like put up their signups for the Gundam card game. But
Mm.
in addition to like the Gundam card game coming, there's also going to be a Gundam tabletop game
Yeah.
similar to Warhammer. Where and so some of the starter decks for the cards are going to come with the little figures for the tabletop game, and then you could also buy them separately. So like my store that I go to, the card store that I go to, is probably potentially going to host the card game, the tabletop game, and I've kind of been working with him over the past like 2 weeks and giving him like a list of things like Gunpla.
Mhm.
So he may actually start stocking Gunpla. I've been trying to accumulate like some of the more popular Gundams that people might want. And if we can actually get like if he can actually get like a Gundam section. So I've been doing a lot of just chatting with him because he's like the owner is a real cool guy. And it makes me wonder why more people don't just actually sit and talk to him. But like he says, look, I just take it like he was like, I get the vibe like a lot of people be like, oh, he's the owner, you know what I'm saying? Like, and most people who want to talk to him just want to complain
And to be
because
fair, the card scene is kind of antisocial though.
it's not really. I thought it was. It's not really because they'll talk and chat to the employees and they'll just hang around the store. Like there are people who literally just show up in the store every day and just sit down and just chill at some of the tables and play. And they'll play different card games. Like literally, I've seen guys that are there every single day that I show up,
Yeah,
and
that
are
just
there
reminds me.
on days that I don't show up.
This reminds me TCG shop simulator.
That
I'm
is
just like,
literally
get
exactly
up.
the experience.
I be wanting people to lead them tables like get up and go, bro. I'm time to it's some time to
Bro, there are
close.
people who are there from open to close.
I hate that. Like leave. I'm trying to close the
I
store.
mean, you got to remember that you got to have a welcoming environment. So even if you don't have a tournament running, if you have a store and people can come and they feel free to come and chill, guess what happens when those people feel like when you have something those people want, they come there.
Yeah, true.
They're generating business for the businesses that are close to you. They're buying food from the places next door. You know, they're coming there. They're buying their cards from you. They're buying their sleeves from you. They're buying their accessories from you. You become the first thing that they think of when it comes to cards. And then like, you know, they start telling their friends, meet me here.
Oh, speaking of TCG shop simulator, apparently they've collabed with Ultra Pro International, and their products are actually in the game now.
Ultra
Like
Pro
the
like
card
card sleeves
sleeves.
and stuff.
Yeah, their actual card sleeves are in the game now.
Don't
Officially
don't don't they
licensed.
have like Pokemon in there now?
Oh, not actual Pokemon. No, it's their own
Okay.
ones that they've made. But yeah, so
Maybe it was
now,
like a Pokemon mod or something like that where you could open up packs of
yeah,
Pokemon
people
cards.
made
Pokemon from South Park.
yeah, Chimpokemon. It's Chimpokemon.
Got to buy it. Got to buy it.
But yeah,
Yeah, they
like
got the penny sleeves, the one touch sleeves, the regular top loader sleeves, and the satin tower deck box added into the game. Damn, they making big moves then. Yeah,
Them sleeves.
it's in the
Literally.
game.
I actually do need to buy some more Ultra Pro penny sleeves. Because yeah, I bought like a bundle of 1,000, but I think I'm down to like 300-400 now. So anyway, but yeah, I think that we've talked about streaming enough. One last thing that I actually want to talk about, and this one is hopefully exciting to our people. So somewhere throughout the cracks of time, We transitioned most of our games from being delivered to us, on discs and cartridges, buying them at the game store, going to GameStop. You know what I'm saying? Being able to have friends come over and kind of all hang out and sit in the same room and play. To we get our games on digital markets like the PlayStation Store, Steam, things of that nature. And when we want to play with others, it's online.
Yeah.
So even though our console can probably support 4 players and have 4 controllers connected, like we almost never have that. Like because games don't have couch co-op anymore. You know, games don't really give you the opportunity to do split screen. They don't give you the ability often to have people come over and have a gaming party. And if you do have a gaming party, it'll be something like a Mario Party or a Wii Sports, maybe a racing game every once in a while, some kind of arcade style. And so I just kind of want to know, like, where did we lose ourselves? You know what I'm saying? Like back in the day, we had stuff like GoldenEye 007, Mario Kart, the old Call of Duties, Modern Warfare 2, where you could like literally hit up the little split screen and you be like, stop screen watching. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? You hear with your friends, like, and you like, hey, yo, don't look at my screen. No, you picking odd job. You cheating. Like,
No
you know what I'm
odd
saying?
job.
What happened? Like,
Speaking
where did we
of
lose
odd job,
ourselves with couch co-op, bro?
quick little quip at MagFest, there was a GoldenEye odd job only tournament.
A what?
Odd job only tournament at MagFest and Gold.
That
Nah,
is
bro.
toxic.
So odd job only is literally normal. It's like it's like having everybody having normal size players.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
But, like,
basically, yeah.
Oh
But,
gosh.
You know what killed the couch co-op, unfortunately?
GoldenEye?
Xbox Live.
Oh yeah, you're right. That was what did it.
That's crazy.
Once online gaming was a thing on consoles, massively a
And
thing on consoles.
Who started online gaming? Xbox Live.
I mean, technically Dreamcast did, but yeah, Xbox Live.
Yeah. Dreamcast did online gaming, but like I'm talking about monetized online gaming.
Oh yeah,
Creating a network for people to be able to connect online. Because remember, the original Xbox had LAN parties.
I remember that. Those were the
Yep.
days.
And
The
then when they
Halo
fin- and
LAN
then
parties.
when they officially launched Xbox Live, that's when it was like, hey, I don't gotta go to my boy's house to play Halo 2. We can just play it online. It's like,
Bro,
We
these
used to
kids are
have
never
LAN
gonna-
parties with PSPs.
Bro,
Yep.
these kids are never gonna know what it's like to set a shit ton of TVs up just to hook up your Xbox and play Halo like a bunch of people. They're never gonna.
Yes, I miss watching my brothers bringing the big back TVs together, Xboxes, and playing 16-player Halo parties.
yep.
That's how we used to do it. It was so much
What's
fun.
crazy is we actually refer to them as big back TVs.
I mean, I'd rather call
I
it
do
Big
it
Mac-
too.
I'd rather call
I
it Big
do
Mac
it
TV
too.
versus the CRT. So, but the technical name, the government name,
I like big back TVs.
nobody wants to use the government
I
name.
don't
actually
know
still
about
have a
that.
big back TV. I still watch a big back TV every day.
They're not fun to move around though.
They are not.
They are.
That TV
They are definitely not. Not. Remember we had to move your parents' TV.
Yep. Never again.
Hell
I'm-
nah.
I'm happy
The big
technology
back
changed.
TV I watch every day is only like a 32 though. It's downstairs in the living in the TV room. So
No, they had. What size was the one that y'all had?
you got the
it
one
was
that sit
big.
on the floor,
Yeah, my parents had
like the wood joint.
not the wood. No, not the no. It was they had one of the early like tall like component HD big back Sony TVs that was like 60 inches. My God, moving that thing
Ayo.
around, you needed a forklift for that. It was ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Is that really a quote of mine, bro? Is that really a quote? Have I said that before? It was the 80s, man.
It's like, can y'all? It's like, can y'all
It might
help?
have been. Yeah. I might
It
have
was
said
the
that.
80s.
I might have said that.
But for us, it was the 90s.
Who was us?
Us.
I was alive for most of the 80s.
Wait, what year were you?
84.
mind. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. I guess. Yeah. Yeah, it's true.
Bro, I literally just shared a story the other day because somebody was like, "Oh, at least you grew up with cable." I said, "I'm 40. When I was a kid, we had a TV where all you had was the knob with 13 channels, my guy. And TV turned off at midnight, and you had to watch the American flag. And you had to put antenna on the top. And because, I came up in a time and, in a family that may not have always had it. So, that antenna was not always present. So you had to use hangers and you had to wrap some aluminum foil on them hangers to make sure that you got the reception that you was trying to get so that you could watch Channel 5.
Listen, if your parents if your parents are really G, you got the box, the black box.
I remember the box, but we didn't
Bruh.
have the box.
I remember my friend. I never had that. We had cable, but my friend across the
The
street.
fact that she
his
said my
family had
aunties and them, that's crazy. Because
People don't know
and
what the box-
even when you had those TVs with the little dial, then you had the
Knob.
second dial. If you had some snow in your TV or it's snow in your channel 2 or channel 4 or whatever, you had to turn that second dial so that you could get some clearer picture. Then you had the little adjusters.
The UHF knob.
Yes, the UHF dial.
Yes.
Yes.
Hold on,
Yes, I recall those televisions.
let
You
me-
had to
let me-
turn to channel 2 or channel 3 so you could play your Sega and so you could play your Nintendo. I remember those.
I remember that. I had to do that for my TV.
What happened to couch co-op, bro? What happened to my friends came over to the house and we sat there with 2 Nintendo controllers, the little square brick with 2 buttons.
But this is why people need to give Nintendo more credit because they are one of the only companies that still embraces couch co-op. A good portion of their games you can still play with people in the same room. They encourage that. They're
Same
encouraging
room,
it with
but
the Switch too.
everybody better bring their own Switch.
Because now apparently with the Switch 2, so the shoulder buttons are actually like out now. They're not like recessed in to make it easier for you to play with the Switch 2 Joy-Cons. So they are encouraging you to play with a friend on whatever it is that you're playing on. I don't think a lot of people give Nintendo credit for trying to stick to that and trying to get people to still play in the same room as opposed to just playing online. They need way more credit than they're given for that. They're just like, oh, you want couch co-op? Yeah, we got you. They embrace it.
I mean, yes, and Nintendo specifically locks their stuff into their consoles. I mean, Borderlands 4 recently announced that they're going to be doing a couch co-op split screen style mode.
So it is coming back.
Yeah, like
So
I'm
it's good.
actually looking forward to a time. You have games like A Way Out and It Takes Two, and like even though these might not be couch co-op games, they're games that specifically tie you to another person so that it promotes that co-op play.
Chain Together.
Like you literally cannot play these games alone.
I feel like Chain Together would be a fire like couch co-op game.
It would.
It would make
But
sense.
I'm going to tell you why Chain Together would not actually be a good couch co-op game.
Wow.
Just the same way that It Takes Two and some of these other games would not be good couch co-op games.
Well,
Because if you came over to my house, right? We're in the same room on the same console and we're playing this game. And we're doing a puzzle or a challenge or we're trying to climb or whatever it is. And like we're sharing a screen with like, and then it splits up when we're not close to each other, etc. Right?
Mhm.
If somebody is messing up repeatedly on every whatchamacallit, like every puzzle or whatever,
you're gonna be mad.
It's like
there's gonna be
it's
there's gonna be some yelling and some
Overcooked 2.
altercations that happen, bro. Like
It's like when
I
see
could
videos of
see
playing
people
Overcooked
throwing
2.
hands. Overcooked, Overcooked.
Listen,
What do you mean?
I
You
can
messed up
see
the
people
fries?
throwing hands in person.
me and V played Overcooked, so I understand what you mean.
Bro, the amount of frustration that can come from some of these games, could you imagine hey yo, pass me the tomatoes. Hey, the tomatoes. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out.
See,
You
that's
can't
why
hear. I'm right next to you. Get out.
if it's on a level where everybody can just have their own station, then you're just like, all right, you're on this, you're on this, you're on this, you're on this. I get what you mean though.
Then someone's gonna turn to Gordon Ramsay. It's raw.
You're burning the food. Stop. God damn it.
So with things like Borderlands confirming couch co-op with things like Wii Sports and Wii Sports Resort, and like even with games like A Way Out, like do we think that couch co-op can come back? Like, would you actually, if there was a game that allowed you to cooperative play, but the only way you could cooperatively play was to go to your friend's house, would you?
Yeah.
The only way to play? Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we think that more people would?
I think they
in
should.
In this current landscape with the antisocial gamer?
I think the antisocial gamer is a more younger audience than us. Because
Right.
we had to be
But we
social with
would,
each other.
because we've done this before.
Exactly. We had to
But-
talk to other people to play a game. We grew up with
Do you
arcades.
think the general audience would actually opt to go to someone else's home to play a video game?
I don't know.
It'd have to be a
Would
damn
that video
enticing-
game would that
It'd be a
video game
damn
sales
enticing
fail?
game.
Yeah, it's like what E said. It had to be an enticing game because this generation.
It
So
would
that
have to
game
be-
would flop then.
It would, yeah, like it would have to be a crazy killer app game where that, like, everyone's like, I gotta play that. But
Mhm.
like, I can't see most people with like their attention spans and how they like to receive their games these days going out of their way to have to go to someone else's house to play the game.
And people don't know how to make friends. That's the thing. Like younger
People don't know how to
these
talk
days
to people.
Don't know how
That's
to talk
why
to
we
people,
have
don't know
the
how to make
internet and
friends.
people being, stalkers, doxers.
Yeah, like, bro, it's so weird that people just don't know how to talk to other people now that are younger than us. Like, I think it's because they're not forced to be in social settings. That's why I encourage people, if you want to learn how to be social, get a retail job. I don't force you to talk to people a lot.
I actually think everyone should have to work at retail for
What do
like
you want?
6 months to like
Yeah.
just to understand how society works.
Yeah. Customer service too, that works as well too. It gets you to talk to people, have to have conversations that you might not want to have. Why are you making that face? Why are you making that face?
He's saying he don't want to go back to retail.
I'm not saying you go back to retail. I'm talking people who are much younger than us that have problems being social with other people. What is that face for?
Just yuck. Just disgusting. That's
I'm saying for people who are younger than us who are not as social.
I mean, I
saying
get
retail,
it, but
retail helps you talk to
social-
people.
social skills usually start at home. Hopefully people just I don't know. I think that I don't want to blame parents because sometimes just people aren't receptive. So I don't think that forcing or telling people to work in retail is really necessarily the solution, because what if you work in retail but it just don't happen? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it creates more traumas than it does.
But when are you
building
not
skill.
talking to somebody in retail?
I mean, you're always talking to somebody. That's not the question. The question is more or less like, does that actually build the skill? You know what
I
I'm
think
saying?
it does.
Like, I don't know. It's a weird state of
Yeah,
weird
that or a
state.
sales job. Sales jobs make you
Sales
more
is
outgoing
just
too. I hate.
sales.
Listen,
Sales
listen,
isn't for
listen.
everybody.
I would
Well,
rather.
sales without commission is different from just sales with an hourly pay. Like, but sales that's based off commission only, just nah. I
Oh
don't
yeah,
think
no,
it-
that's trash. That's garbage. That is a pyramid scheme.
yeah, pretty much.
Straight up. That is just no. That's not it.
So, do we think that there's an actual need for developers to continue trying to, kind of sprinkling couch co-op games, or do we think that
Yes.
online co-op is just the only way that we should be doing things right now? Like, if online co-op is the thing that we should be focusing on, then should they even continue making the functionality of having multiple ports or multiple controllers on one console?
Yes. I think okay, listen, I think there's a need for that because people have families, people have boyfriends, girlfriends, significant others that they game with.
True.
Why not have that option? Who doesn't want to
Makes
sit on the couch with
complete
like their boyfriend or girlfriend and play a game together?
Makes total sense.
And if you're you're a couple that has kids, the whole family gets to play stuff. That's why Nintendo keeps doing what they do. They're a family focused company. And they're always going to be a family focused company because that's what makes them the money. I think the
What was
problem
Nintendo's
is that
last? What was Nintendo's last couch co-op game that wasn't a Mario Party?
You could even just say that wasn't a Mario property in general.
it wasn't a Mario property in general. I have to look and see what's what.
Because I think
I don't-
even they've kind of shied away from it at this point.
No.
I mean,
At least that's how it feels.
Wasn't Arms couch co-op too? I
Probably.
think
No.
Arms.
being that one came out the year the Switch came out, or the year after the Switch came out.
That was a release game.
I'm not saying that
Or
that's the
release
last one, but
window.
that's a non-Mario couch co-op game.
I'm just saying that was a release window game. I think the last Mario Party came out after that.
Let me see.
The new Mario Party came out last year.
What is Nintendo's most recent?
It's the newest Mario Party from last year. That's what it is.
Is it?
90% sure.
Goons, Legends, and Mayhem. I don't know what that
Goons
is.
games now. It's
Moving Out 2 is couch co-op.
What is?
Moving Out
Super Mario Party Jamboree came out just in October. So yeah, that's the last game.
from Nintendo directly.
Yeah,
Okay.
but what I'm saying is, even though the Switch is designed for, honestly, it's designed for better co-op experience than other consoles. We don't really get other developers making co-op games. Luckily, Nintendo still does, whether it be like Mario Strikers, Mario Kart, Mario Party. But it's like
Honestly,
no one else
I
is
would
taking
rather
advantage.
play. I would rather play my Switch LAN style or like two console to console than I would like couch co-op, like with two people on one console. Just because like number one, Switch Online doesn't always feel good, but
Mhm.
like at least I can have my screen, you can have your screen, we can be in the same room playing the same game, and it's not necessarily online play. So I like that, but like
Oh, WarioWare.
two people on the same console, it just feels weird. On the Switch. Unless you just got an abundance of Switch controllers, which people usually don't.
The latest WarioWare is also couch co-op too. That came
When
out
did,
When did
that
that
come
come
out?
last year. Well, 2023.
Oh.
Okay.
Ninja Turtles game that recently came out in July
I think
of
that was
last year.
I think that was multi-platform.
Oh, you mean Nintendo
The Ninja
only?
Turtles beat 'em up. Well, I'm just saying, like Nintendo, like something that's a Nintendo only game, like what I'm saying, like X-Men,
okay.
like X-Men Legends 3.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Alliance 3? Yeah.
Speaking
Huh?
of which, could they?
You mean Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3?
I
What
just
is
said
that
X-Men
on?
Legends 3 because it didn't exist.
Oh, okay. Well, that was well. No, I was just saying because Ultimate Alliance 3. I thought you were thinking Ultimate Alliance 3 because that was Switch exclusive. That's what I thought you were.
Oh, well, that works too.
Yeah.
Ultimate
How the fuck
Alliance
did I
3,
not
yeah,
have that?
I do.
I don't know why I didn't buy that. I need to buy that. I never had to play it.
Yeah, I know that there was an X-Men Legends 2, I believe.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I went 3 because it didn't exist.
Yeah. I thought you meant Ultimate Alliance 3. I was like, oh yeah, that was a Switch exclusive. That's what I was thinking.
I need to make a Marvel Ultimate Alliance 4.
All right,
Go ahead
Casey,
and
good
do it.
night. We're actually almost done, so we will we're about to wrap up in like 30 seconds anyway.
Night,
But
Casey.
have a good
Hey
night.
Casey,
But yeah, so
I'm talking to
Do
stop
we
buying
think-
stuff. That's
do
not
we
important.
think that is there still room to grow? Like, do we still need couch co-op?
Yes.
Do we stick to online? Should we be pigeonholed into one? Should we expand more? Should we find
Just
more ways
have-
to play?
Just have local and online, like,
Just support both.
support both. If you can, if it makes sense for the game.
Do you think it's a pain to add in split screen?
I don't really think so.
Why did they stop?
I wish I could say I knew for sure it was like it probably is, but
Actually, I got an idea why. If you have local multiplayer, it's harder to shove in live service elements to it.
It also means that you don't sell more than one console.
Console sales, not so much.
Which, I mean, if you have local multiplayer,
I guess hardware,
no, but think
software
if
sales,
you, if you live with people and you don't mind sharing a console, why buy the extra console?
True.
see what I'm saying? Because people will buy an extra controller.
Doesn't Black Ops 6 have local
I don't think-
multiplayer?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Well, I don't know.
I feel like that does have couch co-op.
Call of Duty 6
Anyway,
does not have offline multiplayer.
Oh, never mind. Guess I'm wrong.
Also, one last thing, Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate 3, devs are now fully focused on their next game.
But yeah, that's got to
So
be
I
something
believe
original
we
because they don't have the license for Wizard stuff anymore.
Right.
So they are fully
Well,
focused
good luck,
on their
Hasbro,
next
on Baldur's
game.
Gate 4.
I mean, to be honest with you, even if it ain't Baldur's Gate, at this point, I'd buy it from them. I don't care.
No,
what
Larry and I know that whatever it is, they're
Long-
gonna kill it. Like,
Mm.
As
I would
long as Larian keeps doing what they've done with Baldur's Gate 3, I will buy it.
got an idea what they should do. Think like Baldur's Gate, but Shadowrun. If they could get
Oh,
the
you
license
wow.
to that.
Maybe, or
Wouldn't that be
you know,
fire?
coming up with something original like Baldur's Gate, but
True.
cyberpunky.
Yeah, I was about to say
Cyberpunk
make a
style.
Baldur's Gate 3 equivalent of a Cyberpunk, but that would be Shadowrun if done.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's just
Yeah, yeah.
Shadowrun.
But I'm just saying, like, you know, I said cyberpunkian because, you know,
Yeah.
just I call it
I would
cyberpunk.
I'd love that.
Yeah.
Make
I
it
mean, I was
multiplayer.
gonna say call it Netrunner, but you can't call it Netrunner because there's already a Netrunner game.
True.
So, yeah.
Call it Cybergate. There you go.
Oh my God, that's way too close.
Unless this,
Way
listen,
too
unless
close.
someone has copywritten that, they'll be fine. They're not gonna get Nintendo.
owns the trademarks to Shadowrun right now.
Wait, what?
Oh,
Microsoft
Microsoft
owns
owns
the
the
Shadowrun right
trademarks.
now.
Oh,
Yep. So I think we had fun today.
Oh, yeah.
I think we had a great time. As you can see, I've actually kind of just changed how things flow a little bit. I think I still like this. Like, this feels like a different show, but while also still having that same entertaining effect. The one thing that I guess I am missing, and I'm gonna have to bring back, is the troll.
Yeah,
Gonna
there's
have to-
no trolling this week. You're all grown
yeah,
up.
right. Well, he got back from the trip and he ain't been right since then.
Probably. There has been no trolling this week, but I tell you one thing. something we did get. Jack me in.
Pause.
You don't want that. 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 You think you do.
No, the
You really
world
don't.
The
You don't
world
want that.
I want that.
You don't. No. You
No
don't
one
want
else
that.
wants it.
I'm telling you, this is not what
I
you
want
want. No, it's not. All right,
just
all
saying.
right. When they
As
announce
long
that
as I
shit-
have the
listen,
choice,
listen. When they
as
announce
long as I
that,
have the choice, I want it.
listen. When they announce that, and
When
the
the
first person's
choice is
brain gets
taken
fried,
away from me, I don't want it no more. When they make me do it, then I don't want it no more.
I'm telling you, what's going to happen is someone's going that's gonna it's gonna be reality. The first person's gonna get their brain fried.
All right.
Ain't gonna want that no more.
I mean, had a good run.
I don't have to live as a vegetable, right?
You do.
Take me off life support. Duh.
You are wild. I would never. At all. That is not. Yo, listen, the juice ain't worth the squeeze. The juice is definitely not worth the squeeze in this capacity.
I'm just saying. Don't make me live as a vegetable. I don't want to eat.
We
and
live
breathe
in
through a
America.
tube.
That's not a bad thing for us. Yeah, you're not wrong, bro. This is
Literally.
it's been an
There are
interesting
people
8
right
days.
now running to Canada for political asylum. Like,
Bro.
jack me in, bro.
Yeah, it's been a very colorful 8 days so far.
APOC said brain fried, chicken fried. It's all the same thing. Jack me in, bro.
Every day is something new and worse.
Jack me in, bro.
Oh my
Anyway, we love you all. Thank you very much for joining us today. As you know, this is Start Button. You've tuned in on purpose. You've had to have tuned in on purpose. And if you didn't, if you're here by mistake, just think about subscribing, staying with us. You know, we definitely 1000% enjoy you. We hope you enjoy us. And we're going to be out today. But remember, before we go, if there's ever anything you want to do, sometimes all you got to do is just press the start button. Peace.
Peace.
Later.